Welcome back to this Let's Play of the original official campaign for Neverwinter Nights 2. Last time we were completing a bunch of side quests and then decided to get back to the main one, and we were going to stand a night here in the Solace Glade waiting for, I don't know, Godot, and, you know, we found some assassins instead.
Ah, Sir Grayson. A pleasure to see you.
It is my honor to serve, my lord.
What brings you here? You look troubled.
My lord, it has come to my attention that this man stands accused of murder and is to be given over to Luskan for trial.
What you have heard is true. Is that why you are here?
I am here because this man is my squire and must be tried by your hand and the will of the gods alone.
What is this nonsense? This knight has no squire.
I would choose your words carefully, Ambassador, lest I think you are accusing one of my knights of speaking lies.
I only hear the words of a man shielding a murderer.
Then let the accused speak. What say you? Does my knight speak truly? Are you his squire?
Yes, sir.
Then it is true. That means this squire will be tried here, Ambassador, not within Luskan's walls.
There is no justice in this, but I was a fool to expect justice in Neverwinter.
Seeing that gloating smile strip from her face pleases me more than you will know. But this has bought only a little more time. Time we cannot afford to waste. We must find the truth of what happened at Ember, and quickly. But you cannot do so here. You have my leave to depart Neverwinter, provided you give your word to return for the trial. Travel to Port Llast. Someone there can guide you to Ember. Then return with whatever you can that will prove your innocence.
It would be wise to speak to Hieromos in Port Llast. He is said to be a fair man and vigilant of his people and the lands around. We'll see.
You are to be congratulated on joining the service of Neverwinter and its knights. Serve Neverwinter, and it will serve you. For now, go to Port Llast. It should be marked upon your map. Once there, see about visiting Ember as well. Keep your resolve. I am confident you will expose the truth of this matter soon enough, and after this trial, I will have more duties for you.
You have to stop by the inn to pick up other companions if you want to bring them along. You have to bring Sand the first time you come here. And, you know, he has a little banter here with Chandra, and, well, you can say you don't hate him for 2 influence. Probably the easiest influence to get in the game. While you're here, I'm not going to actually complete this area. There's a bunch of side quests here, but I do want to talk to Naya and pick up one of them. There are a couple of them I'm going to pick up and not complete quite yet. And she wants you to essentially prevent the corpses at Ember from being turned into undead. And she has some herbs she wants you to sprinkle on them. Great. She's also a useful shop, and I will come back here later with Grobnar to do some shopping, but I don't want to shop without actually having the greater heroism and the
listening, really,
and the inspire competence, and essentially get the good appraised skill going. It's probably unnecessary, but I like doing it. These particular guys are here to cause problems, and you can just intimidate them out of the way, and they'll go away. Oh, I should probably gain Kelgar's level. Not anything super special. He just gains another point of strength, a little more tumble, and I'm giving him greater weapon specialization with Warhammer. He is kind of over-focused on Warhammer at this point, and I don't really have any good Warhammers. I gave him an adamantine one, but we'll see what I do. Improved critical is, in the end, not a great feat, because it's redundant with either a keen weapon or the spell Weapon of Impact. But honestly, there's only so many buffs I want to cast, so, and he has feats to burn, so I'll burn one. Inside the inn, I'm just bringing this particular set of characters along for a couple of conversations for influence. You can talk to Kalindra here and pick up a quest, and she's a minor. Kelgar kind of whines that she doesn't look like a minor. And, yeah, Kelgar looks like a minor, as in he looks underage, but I won't say that out loud. That'd probably lose influence. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I care about pandering to my companions, but I do. And there's the second of the side quests in the area. This guy, Elgin here, is essentially telling tales of his exploits at the slaughter of Ember, but he doesn't really know very much. And we need to essentially convince him to stop spreading lies in order to, you know, clear our good name. And that guy's just telling you that Elgin can tell you something about it. The other one to talk to here is, what's her name? Malin. And Malin and Bishop know each other. And you can essentially stick up for Bishop in the conversation for some cheap influence. And she mentions that there's something funny going on at the Ridge in Duskwood. Okay, well, maybe we'll check it out. I went back to the Docks District and switched out some characters. I also went back to Port Llast with Grobnar and everybody so that I could do some shopping. Naya sells a set of gauntlets which give +6 to all the crafting skills. I'll need crafting skills later, and I don't actually want to spend skill points on them, so between those and greater heroism and inspired competence I should have plenty. And bringing Eleni along gives you a little conversation here, and you can sort of remark on this poisonous, sluggish air, and Sand actually tells you what's going on, and the magics of the Duskwood apparently screw with other magic. And spellcasting here, more or less, I don't know that it doesn't work, but it doesn't work very well. So we're really kind of have to rely on actually just having the skills to do things. I don't know if it's 100% chance of spell failure, but it's fairly high.
Me?
Grobnar's songs obviously still work just fine. So Grobnar is definitely a character you want to bring along for this. His spells won't work, but things like Iron Skin Champion.
Here I come, ready or not!
And enchanted equipment works fine as well. I believe, and I guess we can verify this, I believe things that actually cast spells have the same chance of failing. No, actually those actually work. I wonder actually if you can just cast spells from scrolls and make it work, but I don't really want to waste the scrolls, so if I start having difficulty I might. Before going up on this path, make sure you have alchemical silver weapons for all your party members. Either that or just really powerful upgraded
Something
gear.
You want?
Because
I concur.
you're going to need alchemical
yes.
silver for what's coming up. It's probably also in your interest to actually come here with sort of a less of a caster-focused party, but I have what I have, so I'll make do. Those direwolf teeth are just essences waiting to happen. And you don't have to really worry about it too much. I mean, you can just rest if you start getting low on hit points. Although I suppose I should be a little more careful and actually bother to have Grobnar use his Iron Skin chant so I don't take quite so much damage. Up at the top here, there are 2 gnomes. And, you know, we can sort of explore a little bit. Apparently they are insect collectors. And Grobnar expresses interest, and you can tell him that you want him to stay with you for, you know, a point of influence. And we'll just walk right by him into the cave. It's not a very large cave, but it's got more wolves in it.
Time to put these weapons to some use.
That dinosaur companion's a little too large for this area.
I am listening.
And I'm just going to switch over my regeneration ring here to heal up. Means I lose my light, but oh well.
Ah, it seems we have new friends.
Let me complain.
And just keep passing it around and pass the port. You've got to pass the port in the right direction, by the way. I guess that was Bradbury, the guy that we were looking for. Apparently, our good little gnome friends are actually werewolves. And I guess we'll just have to kill them.
I think it is time everyone marched behind me. If I must. Me?
This is where the alchemical silver weapons become important, because werewolves are essentially immune to damage from normal weapons. As in, they take 10 less. So if you're using a non-alchemical silver weapon, you won't really do very much damage unless you are very
Ready
light.
for the fighting fury of Grobnar Nohan. And this. Come on.
Oh, speaking of which, I should probably have the direwolves, on the other hand, you can use just about anything. Oh, look, Sand died. With all the spell failure, Sand is actually almost entirely useless in this area, but so much for that. There's only one item in there that's really all that important, this insect collection. We'll need that for next time, because, well, we're kind of out of time. This episode's running long. See you next time.